then I went in the Army. That was in 1944. I was drafted. I'd done my training 17 weeks in Little Rock, Arkansas. And from there, I went home for a 3-day leave. And from there, I was shipped overseas to Italy as a replacement for the 32nd Division, and lost a lot of men, so the 10th Mountain Division replaced them. So I joined the 10th Mountain Division overseas. When the war started, and it kept going there for a while, and I know we had, I was a foot soldier in the infantry, and we done chasing the Germans pretty fast then. They were retreating, and we chased them across the Po Valley, which was 65 miles. I walked that 65 miles in 3 days and 3 nights. Not much to eat. And when I was getting pretty thin, I was down to 120 pounds. So that went on for a while, and towards the end, the war was getting pretty much in our favor. Anyway, we had a squad. There was a resort in northern Italy called Lake Como. Beautiful lake. But on the other side of that lake, the Germans had dug in. So I was one to be chosen to go up there and try to get rid of those people up there in that resort. Got up there on top of the hill. We had captured a few Germans, but they were still down there shooting up right at us. And anyway, that night I was squad leader, and I went down the hill. And it was pitch dark. I don't know why that lieutenant sent us down there in the first place. He couldn't see nothing. And I had bullets going right by me. I could see tracers. And I was lucky enough not to get hit by a bullet, but I got back down there in a little piece of flat ground. I kind of laid down, and there were some rocks there, and I kind of built up, and I was sitting with my legs up like this, and all at once got boom. I don't know if it was a mortar or a hand grenade or what it was, but anyway, I got shrapnel in my leg. And right then and there, I knew I couldn't do anymore, so I did get up, managed to get up into the woods again, and I run into one of my sergeants up there, and there was one of my fellow men that were laying there with his guts hanging out, but I couldn't do him any good. He wanted me to light him a cigarette, but I said no. So no medics up there to help us. So I got back up on top of the hill again. I had a little place up there, and I laid on the ground all night long. And the next day, one of our soldiers took me and a German prisoner back down to the lake, where the way we came to get on a boat. They must have radioed ahead. So anyway, I got onto the boat. They took me back to back in the other side of the lake, and operated on me that night. Took the shrapnel out. I had infection already very bad. And then from there, they sent me over put me on a plane, sent me over to Florence, Italy, where I spent 22 days in the hospital there, getting a shot of penicillin every 4 or 5 hours. Penicillin saved my life. If it wouldn't have been for penicillin, I'd have never made it. But I was lucky there. So after that was over with, they decided I could go home on the hospital ship. I says, no, I don't want to go home on the hospital ship. I want to go see how my outfit's doing again. So I kind of made a mistake there. So I joined them again. I caught up with them, and they sent us over to Yugoslavia, which is, and over there they started training us again. They were going to send us to Japan. I thought, what a mistake I made. I had enough points to get out, actually, but anyway, while I was there, the war was over with Germany, but we still had Japan, see. So on the way, and then they put us on a ship in Leghorn, Italy, Oh, the water was rough and the ship was bouncing and everybody got seasick. And then we finally got straightened out and we got back home here. On the way, the Harry Truman dropped that atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and that put the end of the Japanese War. That's how that goes. You're so glad to get out when the time comes. I was so glad to see that Statue of Liberty in New York. When we came in to see the Statue of Liberty, that was a good sign. No, it was a good sign.